Voting has started in Wayanad. It's the by-election, very crucial as much for Congress party as for BJP and also the LDF. 1,000 polling booths have been placed across the Parliamentary constituency of Wayanad, which means 7 assembly segments. These are the live visuals on your screen coming in. Deployment of CRPF, Armed Police Battalion for election duties. That's Priyanka Gandhi Vadra in yellow. And Tilak also looks like possibly after a puja ceremony that she has come in. This is significant, remember. This is the time she isn't here for her brother, her mother, or any other Congress leader. Not as a general secretary, but as a candidate herself. Not speaking right now, asking the media persons to take a step back, a lot of crowd around her. She is a current favourite because it's the strong bastion for the Congress party. But nevertheless, remember, at this point, one never knows what the voter on the ground decides. Rahul Gandhi had a massive victory, a margin of about 3 to 4 lakh votes the time he won in Wayanad. Shibimol, as we are tracking the visuals you are sending us, tell us more about, did she say anything, a strict security cordon around her?
Well, she hasn't spoken yet. Possibly we'll get a word from her once she's leaving the polling booth. She's at the St. Joseph Convent School here in Kalpetta, Wayanad, where she's come to meet the voters. In fact, after the last day of public campaign, she stayed back in the constituency. Yesterday, it was silent campaigning where she held a lot of meetings with all the, Congress party workers and all the organizations of the Congress party. Right now, after visiting this polling booth, she's expected to visit one more polling booth and leave for Delhi is what we have been told by the Congress leadership here. These are scenes that we've not seen in the 2019 Lok Sabha election, 2024 Lok Sabha election when Rahul Gandhi contested. Priyanka Gandhi has decided to come out to the polling booths and visit meet the voters like all the other candidates are doing since morning. In fact, there's been a heavy security also placed outside the polling booth where she's meeting the voters. And she's also expected to visit one more polling booth on her way back to, Kozhikode, from where she'll be flying back to Delhi. She's had an extensive campaign, and one thing that she kept repeating in all her speeches during the corner meetings were that she wants to meet more and more people in person. And that's what we saw during the campaign also. Though there were a lot of corner meetings scheduled, she chose to get down at wherever she saw people waiting to meet her. There were a lot of unscheduled meetings that took place where she met the voters in person, and that's what she kept saying also, that this is what I want to do. I want to meet the voters in person. Very tactically she managed the campaign also, because one criticism that the left and the BJP raised was that she doesn't know the language. So she started speeches saying few lines in Malayalam and saying that, I know few lines in Malayalam. I'm learning Malayalam, and next time I come, I'll ensure that I start speaking in the language.
Very important, Shibimol. So is that an outsider factor that actually may still not really make an impact if people of Kerala, Wayanad, decide to nevertheless vote her, or will that be a factor that would come in? Look at that, it's a security cordon there. Also, Shibimol, tell me this. One thing that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is known for, perhaps compared to Rahul Gandhi and other Congress leaders, especially from the Gandhi family, is that her public posturing is much more warm when it comes to interacting with people, speaking to them. And I see that's what she's doing here as well. She cannot say much because of the code of conduct on election day, but she's nevertheless meeting people, hugs, and she knows cameras are rolling.
Well, exactly. In fact, if you ask me the difference between both Rahul Gandhi's and Priyanka Gandhi's campaign in the constituency, this has been the major difference. Her interaction with the crowd, with the voters, has been more direct than Rahul Gandhi's, because Rahul Gandhi's campaign, if you see, it was more about, coming and addressing speeches and taking out few visits to the, houses and all that. But Priyanka's has been completely different. She's got more time. She spent more time in the constituency, more than what we anticipated. In fact, her extensive campaign really energized the other two camps, the BJP and the left, is what the Congress leadership were saying. And also, even when she's speaking on stage, she notices the crowd. If there are people who wants to Well, I think she's going to speak. Okay, so even on stage when she's delivering a speech, she'll notice the crowd. If there's somebody who's very excited in the crowd, she'll be like, "Oh, I see you there. You know, I can see the excitement there." That I think all
Bimol,
that worked
you
very
know,
well
what
with the
I'm
crowd.
noticing is interesting. We have all kinds of candidates and leaders who go to polling booths to check. But the kind of excitement that I see here, and this is again not someone who is the daughter of the soil, so to say. She has a connect through Rahul Gandhi. But I can see that among, and tell us again where she's at, because I saw some sisters, some teachers, people and voters who've come in. So there is definitely a certain curiosity and enthusiasm around Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
Well, absolutely. And that's also because, you know, this constituency has people who love the Congress party
Okay.
and the Gandhi family also very dearly because, you know, this constituency has consistently elected only Congress candidates to the Lok Sabha. And, you know, when we speak to some of the voters here, they keep saying that it's a, you know, it's a matter of pride and joy to vote for somebody from the Gandhi family. And the campaign also, they tried to make a, you know, make a comparison between Indira Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, saying that, you know, she's a replica of Indira Gandhi,
Yes.
you know, not just by looks, even her persona is like that. So that campaign has been very strong. Like, we mostly heard the campaign lines being Indira's granddaughter. So I think that aspect also is something the Congress party really focused on, really worked on. Yeah, you can, she's...
shown me, and to work for them and to be their representative in Parliament.
There are a lot of controversies regarding that Churanmala landslide issue and last that Waqf board issue. And how is your response on these things? On this policy?
I don't think today is a day of talking about these controversies. I think it's the day for polling right now, and I just hope that everybody exercises their democratic right, comes out and votes.
Will you close the majority of Rahul?
That is to be seen. We will see.
Okay.
Saying that I'm looking forward to work with the people to represent them in the parliament. Dressed in a crisp yellow-colored sari, interacting, meeting with those on the ground, people curious about her. Remember that the history that Wayanad has had with the Gandhi family, whether it's Rajiv Gandhi being elected or other Congress candidates, this has been a stronghold for the Congress party.